Hi, this is Mark Burnett with Indian Head Ford. Today, we're comparing the 2008 Hybrid Escape with the 2006 Hybrid Escape. Let's check them both out. Right from the front, you can see a huge difference between these two vehicles. 2008 has an appearance package on the front that you can get, which puts this chrome style grille right on the front, giving it a much larger look, much more unique. I like it. It's definitely different than the 2006. If you take a look at the 2006, basically your 2005 to 2007 models had this type of grille, look more like this in the front, more like the regular kind of Escape. So the Escapes have changed, and the Hybrid is no different in that regard. So this is the front end of your 2006. So this is the 2008 version inside. As you can see right away, all this has changed in here. We'll get some pictures from the back here too, compared to the 2006. But if you look at just this angle, this whole area here, the whole front dash and everything has been totally redesigned for 2008. In the 2006 version, you can see the difference here. Not that center console here, or this center portion right here is definitely different. And the gauges are laid out differently, and the steering wheel is laid out differently. So quite a bit of difference between the vehicles, as 2008 has totally redone the interior portion of the vehicle and the front end portion of the vehicle. Okay, in the 2008, you can actually see here, this center cluster right here has all been made like into one piece. And it's really nice. I mean, it's very functional. You can get to it much more easier. It's got a lot more to it, a lot more controls and stuff like that. Even the shifter has changed and is a lot nicer, much more firmer grip on it that you can get on that. This vehicle also has a 110 volt outlet, which is an optional item on some of the vehicles. It's got volume control components and your cruise control up here. The gauges are different than they were in the 2006 models and 2005 models and 2007 models. Pull it down a little bit, you can see it. It's a little different design in that regard. Definitely, I think they've refined this a little bit. There's like a 30% improvement in sound suppression in this vehicle, so you do get a little bit quieter ride than you do in the earlier hybrids. How do you know a hybrid is in front of you? When you see this green leaf in front of you with the word hybrid on it typically. Sometimes it's just the symbol. Just like in the earlier models, the battery is stored back here. They've improved a little bit, I think, on the way this folds in. One of the problems that a lot of people had with these, because the batteries are here, is that when they put groceries in, this particular covering would come back or fold back. If you're careful with it, it's usually pretty good, not a problem. Another thing about a hybrid, kind of interesting here, and this is true in both models, it has a filter which is stored right in here. And what this filter does is it actually provides an air conditioning filter for the back battery. Very easy to replace, very simple. And that actually acts just like an air conditioning filter, just like in your house. It's actually collecting air from outside and filtering it. If you're driving around and you see this on an Escape, that's another indication that this is a hybrid. What this is actually an air vent for the battery system, so that it can take in air and cool the batteries whenever it needs to. It has its own air conditioning system just for the battery pack itself, and it's independent. You don't do anything with it. It takes care of itself. But this will be on the left side of the vehicle. On the right side of the vehicle is a plain window that goes all the way across, and it doesn't have this sort of gill. But it's uniquely designed the way they did it, so it's kind of hard to see, and you don't pay much attention to it.